He says in verse 5, no one will be able to stand against you as long as you live. And then he says this again, for I will be with you as I was with Moses. I will not fail you nor abandon you. It's amazing sometimes when we're in transition, we feel alone. We feel like we're abandoned. What we knew was so important is being challenged. He says in verse 6, he encourages Joshua, he says, be strong and courageous, for you are the one that will lead these people to possess all the land that I swore to your ancestors that I would give them. Be strong and very courageous. Verse 7, be careful to obey all the instructions Moses gave you. Don't deviate from them from the right to the left. Then you'll be successful wherever you go. And he says, study this book of instruction continually. Meditate on it day and night, so that you'll be sure to obey everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and succeed in all that you do. Verse 9, this is my commandment. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. When I read that passage of scripture, something inside me starts bubbling. I know what it's like to feel alone. I know what it's like to feel like you're out in outer space somewhere trying to find a place to land the ship. I know what it's like to be discouraged because you're looking at something specific and that specific isn't happening. I know what that's like. I find it ironic that God knows us before we even know ourselves, if that makes any sense. He knows that there's times where we feel lonely. He knows there's times we feel disoriented. He knows there's times that we feel uncertain and unsure. He knows even when times we're ready to panic. And it's almost like in Joshua chapter 1, God already knew some of the questions that Joshua was going to have. He knew some of Joshua's apprehensions because Joshua did not know what the next phase looked like. All he heard from Moses was, it's our own land, it's promised, and God is going to bless you, and you're going to establish yourself, and you're going to be a nation unto me, and you're going to be prosperous, and my hand is going to be on you. But beyond that, they didn't know what that looked like. I would venture to guess God knew the apprehension of Joshua. That's why God says 3 times in 9 verses, strong, courageous. Be strong and courageous. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous.